to the R&A Port Cabin at Carnoustie Championship Golf Course, and today we're speaking to Fiona Gilbert. Good morning, Fiona.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us here today. Why don't you start off by just telling us a little bit about what you're doing down here for the R&A just now?
One of the jobs I have is to put together a newsletter on behalf of Carnoustie Golf Links Management Committee.
Mm-hmm.
We thought this would be a good vehicle for informing the local community of events regarding the Open Championship.
Right, because obviously not everybody has got access to the internet, not everybody can keep up with what we're doing here on the website, so is this just another way of letting them know the kind of things that's going on down here at the minute?
Yeah, it's a paper leaflet. We distributed 2,000 of them to newsagents, the libraries, the golf clubs, and the newsagents delivered them with the newspaper deliveries. The paper boys put them out. Right,
so if you live in Carnoustie, you should have received one of these through your door, and if you haven't, you're probably going to get one soon. But if you're one of these people who haven't got one, you can pick one up from the library, is that right?
Yeah, if you get newspaper deliveries from the newsagents,
mm-hmm.
You'll get one through your door.
Right.
Otherwise, you can pick them up in the co-op, the spa, golf clubs. And
from the library.
Yeah.
Great stuff. So what kind of thing have you got in this newsletter then, Fiona?
The first edition has a lot of information on the Open Championship Committee and what they do. There's 15 members of them, and they all have various different tasks, such as the greens convener, house convener, and it just describes what their job is.
Right, so it's a basic introduction to the members of the committee.
Yeah.
Right, and do you envisage having more than one edition then of this?
Yeah, we're going to have a second edition which comes out in December.
Right. Okay, so there's going to be one now, one in December, and will there be one again before the championship, or do you think that you'll have basically covered everything by then?
No, we're going to have maybe 3 more after New Year.
Right, okay, when things start really ramping up for the championship,
yeah.
Things start to get really busy, then obviously there'll be more happening and you can
yeah.
get more information out there to people.
The first edition also has information on tickets, where you can purchase tickets, traffic and travel plans, course closures.
Because I imagine that'd be quite important to people of Carnoustie, because I think, if I remember from '99, there is quite a lot of disruption around Carnoustie, isn't there? They close certain roads and certain other roads become one way and all the rest of it, and it's quite a bit to remember. So it's obviously good to have that written down someplace so you can refer to it.
Yeah. Good. And it also has contact details for us here in the Open Championship Port Cabin, mm-hmm. and for the R&A and for Open Championship Committee staff.
Okay, so when you say your contact details here for people who want to be, what kind of information would people phone you up for?
All sorts of different inquiries.
Right. Anything really to do. So would you here at the Port Cabin be the sort of first point of call then? If anybody wants to know any information, phone you here first. Is that
yeah,
right?
For instance, I had a man the other week inquiring about, he's going to set up a tented village, not here at Carnoustie, but on the golf course, but in a field somewhere.
Right. Okay. So you were able to help him out with the information that he would need to kind of do that sort of thing then.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. So what else do you do here? It's not just, obviously you're not just working full time on the newsletter. What else do you do here, Fiona?
I do the administration for the marshalling.
Right. Okay. So for those of us, people like me, for example, who don't really know what a marshal does at the championship, can you maybe
marshals
let us know?
Are crowd controllers. You get walking marshals and standing marshals.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be approximately 20 to 30 marshals on every hole. Mm-hmm. So maybe 350 marshals in total.
Right. So that's quite a big job to get them all recruited and trained then with what they have to do.
Yeah.
Right.
The chief organiser is Gordon Wilson. He's chief marshal, and he's got a deputy, Jim Morrison. Mm-hmm. So they plan all the marshal details, and I perform all the paperwork for them, letters and posters and plans, and organise meetings with the police and
Right. So it's not just a case of turning up on the day then and asking the crowd to be quiet. Then there's a bit more to it than that.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, that's I dare say that'll keep you quite busy then down here, does it, Fiona?
Yeah, very busy.
Very busy. Right. Okay. Well, thank you very much for sparing that time, and we'll let you get back to your job now. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks very much.